A car is not just a mode of conveyance, but also a piece of art cherished, often decades after its production. Big names like Lamborghini, Aston Martin and of course, Rolls-Royce often come at very high prices and are only meant for rich collectors, as many of them are often sold out before they reach the public. While most of the cars listed here are wildly out of the reach for most, it is a sheer pleasure just to look at them. However, it is often difficult to prepare such a list because the manufacturers often keep the price under the wraps and preserve them for potential customers only. And it so happens that when they end up in auctions, their prices are set way above the original. So here you go with the most expensive luxury cars of 2020 existing at present. Luxury cars are much more than conveyance. It's swag, style, flamboyance and power, all molded into one. Here are the world's most expensive cars, as of 2020. Number 10. Pagani Huayra BC $2.8 million. Coming after the Pagani Huayra, the Pagani Huayra BC is the priciest Pagani car ever made. Named as a tribute to Benny, a noted Italian investor with probably the best collection of Ferraris and a very close friend of Horacio Pagani, this car is a delight for the lovers of Pagani's details. Debuting at the 2016 Geneva Motor Show, this car has a wider rear track, new side tracks, and many cool aero features. Like the earlier version, the 6.0-liter V12 biturbo engine of the BC is sourced from AMG, and produces 790 horsepower and 811 lb-ft torque. This power is run to the rear wheels through the tripod drive shafts leveraging a 7-speed XTRAC transmission. And the most amazing bit is that the BC takes over the Huayra by changing the model's standard 150 milliseconds to 75 milliseconds. At 2,685 pounds, 1,218 kilograms, the BC also happens to be a lot lighter than the Huayra due to the extensive use of carbon fibers and other lightweight materials. Number 9. Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio $3 million. Originally introduced as a concept car in 2013 in memory of a deceased son of the founder of Pininfarina, the legendary Italian design house, only 6 of these cars have been made as of yet, thus becoming one of the most coveted cars. This is one of the costliest Ferraris ever made and is based on the Ferrari 458 Spider. Each of the handmade units has an all-carbon fiber frame, and is an open-air luxury car with 2 seats. Like the Ferrari 458, it has no roof, side windows and windshield, and is 330 pounds lighter than its ancestor. This makes it smarter and quicker, though it has the same naturally aspirated 4.5-liter F136F V8 engine, which sends 562 horsepower to the rear wheels. The renovated interior also comes with a host of interesting details like aerodynamic headrests built directly into the roll cage. The coolest fact about this car though is that the owners of each of the 6 models were chosen by the manufacturers themselves, making this one of the rarest of the rare invite-only vehicles. Number 8. Aston Martin Valkyrie $3.2 million. While there has been no price announced for this car as of yet, expert estimates place it at around $3.2 million. Built under Andy Palmer, the new president of Aston Martin, committed to solvency and relevance with awesome cars, this model is a renovation of the old Aston Martin Red Bull AMRB 001. Legend has it that Palmer agreed to this car over a drink with Red Racing's Adrian Newey and Christian Horner. Newey, renowned aerodynamicist behind Red Bull's expensive and award-winning sports cars in the Formula One tracks, devised an aerodynamic scheme specifically for this car that pushes air via the chassis, resulting in downforce without using the wings. The 6.5-liter, naturally aspirated V12 designed specifically for the Cosworth, has a 1:1 power-weight ratio, and comes with a Remitz-built hybrid battery system coming with the engine, which yields about a 1,000 horsepower. As of yet, 150 units of this model has been planned by the company, and the deliveries are expected to start 2019 onward. In addition, 25 track-only editions have been planned whose prices can only be speculated at present. Number 7. Bugatti Devo, $5.8 million or 41 crore rupees. A monumental driving machine, production of this Bugatti series will be strictly limited to just 40 units. Devo has 90 kilograms, 198 pounds, more downforce than the Chiron and has a higher lateral acceleration of 1.6 grams. The increased wheel camber has a maximum speed limited to 380 km per hour, 236 miles per hour. The Bugatti Devo is powered by the same 8-liter quad-turbo W16 engine which also propels the Chiron and puts out a whopping 1500 PS of peak power and is mated to a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. The Devo is based on the Chiron and shares the same 8-liter quad-turbo W16 engine that makes 1479 bhp of max power and gets from 0 to 100 kmph in just 2.4 seconds. Number 6. Mercedes Maybach Accelero, $8 million or 57 crore rupees. Almost 15 years since its debut, the Accelero still occupies the top charts. Interestingly, Maybach Accelero was actually commissioned by Fulda, the tire company part of the Goodyear Group. The firm wanted to test its new Accelero tire family and asked Daimler to build a prototype that can reach speeds in excess of 217 miles per hour, 350 kilometers per hour. The concept was based on the production Maybach 57 and the final design was prepared by 4 students from the Transportation Design School of Pforzheim University of Applied Sciences, according to Autoportalmotor1.com. Number 5. Lamborghini Veneno Roadster, $8.3 million or 59 crore rupees. The most expensive, limited edition Lamborghini was in news for the wrong reasons in 2016 when it was seized by Swiss authorities as part of their investigation against Teodoro Nguema Obiang Mang, Vice President of Equatorial Guinea and son of President Teodoro Obiang Nguema Mbasogo. Mang was accused of corruption and using public money to lead a luxurious lifestyle. Veneno Roadster has an electronically controlled all-wheel drive system, Haldex Gen. IV, with rear mechanical self-locking differential. With a 6.5-liter aspirated V12 engine and a top speed of 355 km per hour. The Hulk has no roof, instead, it has a strong rollover bar for optimum safety. With a maximum output of 552 kilowatts, 750 horsepower, the Veneno Roadster accelerates from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 2.9 seconds and top speed stands at 355 km per hour. The Lamborghini Veneno Roadster is driven by a 12-cylinder engine with a displacement of 6.5 liters and is equipped with the extremely fast shifting ISR transmission with 5 modes, permanent all-wheel drive and a racing chassis with pushrod suspension and horizontal spring, damper units. Number 4. Bugatti Cento DC, $9 million or 64 crore rupees. Bugatti makes a re-entry here with its Cento DC. The name translates to the number 110 in Italian. The sculptural beauty coincided with Bugatti's 110th year of inception. Bugatti created a reinterpretation of the epical EB 110, which, when presented in 1991, was considered the fastest and most extraordinary supercar of its time. The Chiron-based homage to the EB 110 will be produced in limited numbers of 10. Bugatti Cento DC is powered by a tuned version of the Chiron's powertrain. The 8.0-liter behemoth delivers 1577 bhp. The Cento DC can hit 0 to 100 kmph in a mere 2.4 seconds. However, the top speed has been electronically limited to 380 km/h compared to Chiron's 420 km/h. Number 3. Rolls-Royce Swepdale, $13 million or 92 crore rupees. The much revered Rolls-Royce makes its entry at third spot thanks to the swanky Swepdale. The car is the result of inspiration from a special patron's admiration of his favorite cars of the early 20th century, as well as many classic and modern yachts, Rolls-Royce notes on its website. Apparently, it took nearly 5 years for the car manufacturer to deliver the bespoke design to a repeat client. Swepdale's owner initially put in the order for his unique car in 2013. Inspired by Rolls-Royce classics from the 1920s, its sweeping lines remind of luxury cars of the 30s. Svelte tapering, an elegantly falling waist rail, the flowing roofline and a distinctive swept tail are the distinctive features of Swepdale. With an abundance of polished Macassar ebony and open-pore Paldau for a dark and light interior color scheme, this Rolls has, in place of backseats, an expansive length of wood called a passerelle with an illuminated glass lip. And a hatch shelf, where the keenest of observers will find the only place on the car that bears its name, Swepdale, embossed into the surface, says autoportal2car.com. However, that's not all. The center console houses a push-button mechanism that deploys a chilled bottle of vintage champagne from the year of the owner's birth, and 2 crystal flutes perfectly positioned for occupants to pick up. Number 2. Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta, $17.5 million or 124.8 crore rupees. A surprise entry, the exotic car boasts of a 7.3-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine, with a power of 789 bhp. It also has a 6-speed manual gearbox. In addition, it spots forged aluminum wheels, 20-inch in the front and 21-inch in the rear. The rear wheel fairings are made from carbon fiber. Although roofless, the Zonda HP Barchetta has a roof scoop. The beast was a brainchild of Italian sports car company Pagani Automobili, Horacio Pagani, and debuted at the 2018 Goodwood Festival of Speed in West Sussex, England. Interestingly, Pagani reserved one of the 3 HP Barchettas as a 60th birthday present to himself. Number 1. Bugatti Livewater Noir, $18.68 million or 132 crore rupees. Bugatti takes home the trophy for the most expensive car in the world. Making its debut a year ago at the Geneva International Motor Show, the one-of-a-kind Livewater Noir is priced at $18.68 million. The name of the car translates to the black car. The new Livewater Noir packs 1,500 horsepower and 1,180 pound-foot of torque that propels it from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds. It has a quad-turbo W16 engine with a top speed of 261 miles per hour. The Livewater Noir pays homage to the Art Deco design of the Type 57 SC Atlantic, one of the most coveted classic cars in the world. The latter was designed in 1934 by Jean Bugatti, the eldest son of company founder Ettore Bugatti. Only 4 Type 57 SC Atlantic were made. 3 are accounted for, while the 4th one, which was lost in World War II, would be valued at well over $100 million. Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel for more interesting videos.